Hello everyone. I am out doing a garden check and also doing a little light harvesting. Um what I realized from yesterday was, I thought it was going to rain for one. It didn't rain. And then I looked at the forecast. We're not going to have any rain until probably Sunday. So after I do my harvesting, I am going to wet everything down. I'm going to do some more planting for one thing. And then I'm going to wet everything down. Cause see, I have to water. Look at all of these cucumbers starting to grow. They on this one, they sure did take a long time, but I'm getting some really nice ones, like that. And these jalapenos, I don't know. But I've talked to some other people about their jalapenos. Apparently, I am not the only person who isn't a cucumber. So I will be getting those in a day or two because you guys know they grow fast. I am not the only person having teeny weeny beanie jalapenos or none hardly at all. But if I get a couple of jarfuls to pickle or to freeze, I'd be more than happy because no one I don't know, my daughter Jasmine might, but no one really eats them but me. I don't know. Ashley might eat them too. I don't know. I have to ask them. And if that's the case, I'll plan another little bush to go in the hot tunnel for the winter. Or I'll put these in the hot tunnel. Better yet, I'll put those in the hot tunnel for the winter, and then you can have a few more. But I was looking at my contenders there. I'm probably very soon going to take that net off. They look very good. Okay, as far as these yellow wax beans are concerned, I probably won't be buying those again. I don't think they like my yard. And then these Haas contender beans that I planted just a few days ago, they look like they're starting to come up, but I've never planted those before, so I'm just going to be patient. It's only been about 3 or 4 days, and I'm going to give them some water when I'm done. Before I go in, I'm going to give everything out here some water. And just make sure I don't forget anything. These these beans are not very long, but I'm picking them to encourage more growth. So hopefully, once you start picking, they'll grow, grow more. And I can go ahead and put those in jars. But you see, I'm growing plenty more. And so far I have a freezer full. I may have about 20 quarts of green beans anyway. So we'll do our last wave picking this fall. And more than likely, my daughter Jasmine don't eat green beans, and neither does her children. They're crazy. And so it would just be us. I think my grandson eats them. And my son. And Bria also. They all eat them. So they definitely won't go to waste. Let's see. As far as I can tell, nothing else around here needs harvesting, which is good because I don't feel like dealing with it. But I'm not going to let it go to waste. I'm not going to do that. And I think these two tomatoes are almost done anyway. They are determinate, Everything comes at once, even though, I see another flush right there. It comes in one big wave, or almost. There's another one. And then after that, they're done. So, I don't see anything else ready. Not that I can see. So right now, I'm just going to talk about what I'm going to plant next. So as you guys can see, I did do a big brassica wave here, and they're coming up nicely. Some of the cabbage, some of the kale, and y'all know I'm so cheap, I just put one seed in. So if the other stuff don't come up shortly behind, I'll just drop another seed in there, just one. I'm not really cheap, but I'm conservative. So these Alabama blue collards, remember, 3, 6, 9, 12. So we have 13 up now. Now the cells that do not have any germination in them, well, I didn't see that one, but I dropped seeds in there just a few minutes ago to make up for those. And then if the rest of these don't come up, I'll give it another week. Then I will be dropping another seed in these also. So I was wondering, like, it's gonna rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday here. So that is like the perfect time, you know. I was gonna I'm not these are pretty damp, so I might wait until tomorrow to water all of these because I don't want them to rot. Let's see. Yeah, they're okay so far, but I don't want the stems to rot in there. So my purpose of leaving them in the water like this is almost over. So you see we have more germination here with this calabrese. That's that same broccoli and these 2 cucumbers. So let's see, they're not down, but this kale is up. And I was going to plant some more of this if I don't have any planted already. Let's see. Yes. Tronchuda, Black Magic. So I have a variety of kale here, but not really this premier kale. So I will probably do 12 more. 12 more of these, and this Fate's cabbage, collards that I just planted a few days ago when I did the cucumber. I see one of these are up already. So if the other 2 don't come up soon, I will drop another seed in those, and so forth and so on. So for right now though, what I have here, I have some pea pots in plastic bags, and what I'm going to do here, like I said, it's going to rain here for the next few days, but I am going to plant some more, not the Alabama blue collards, because I've already reseeded those, and I have some more over here, so I'm going to reseed those too. But as far as these are concerned, I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 of my little setup here. And I am going to drop this dwarf Siberian kale here. And I'm going to leave them in these cups. Well, let me just show you. Because, you know, if you don't take care of these cups right here, these cups will dry out and kill your seeds. But I'm not concerned about that, not yet, because we're supposed to get some rain. And this is the leaf green stalk, and it's empty. And so while the others are still kind of producing summer things, I want to go ahead and plant this dwarf kale because I need a little vacation. So if I figure if I go on a little vacation, and put these in here, let the rain take care of them next week, and put the seed houses on them, they should be okay. And everyone eats kale. Yes. So I'm going to plant these, and you know, I have more planted up here, and if they're not up, by, I'm going to say by Saturday, I'm going to go ahead and drop one more seed in each one of those and then just hope for the best. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now is I thought that maybe I would take, well, the reason why I'm using this cup is because I don't want the seeds moving around. Okay. So, if they weren't so small, I wouldn't care. But because the seed is so small, I don't want them moving around. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant, these mosquitoes are treacherous, y'all. I'm going to plant, just like that. I'm going to fill up the pot that's there. I'm going to fill that up some more with some soil. And, I'm only going to do every other one. So, because they're so big. So I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. And then on the next tier, I'm going to like stagger it. So one there, and then skip this pocket and put one there. And I'm doing this to make sure that they have enough room to grow in here, you know. I am also going to put some Siberian kale in the ground also. And you know, y'all know me, that's my experiment. So that's how set up. And I'm going to do the bottom. I was debating whether or not I even wanted to put any at the bottom, but I think I could go ahead and do that. And then once these things start to grow, you know, nice and big, I'll take this whole green stalk and move it to like right here. And there's a whole lot more sun right there. I got this one all planted up, and every other one I put Siberian kale. And you know, guys, that's for my reference. So let's see. I thought I made a tag for it. Yes, I did make a tag for it. I'm gonna put it right here. So it's in every other one. And then the ones that are empty, I probably put something that grows smaller and quick. So I may put some radish in there. I may put some lettuce in there. Actually, I have some lettuce here. I mean carrots here. But I'm not going to put them in there. I also have some. I have some lettuce here. I got this lettuce from my Uncle Donald. And even though I said that I was going to put this somewhere else, I might drop a few seeds, not on the top, but the middle, because you know, they want shade. So, I'm going to plant the middle with lettuce. And, let's see. I make a lettuce tag. I hope I made a lettuce tag. Nope, I made 2 carrots. Let's see. Nope. So I am going to wait to plant the lettuce because I want to make sure that I remember, because I have so much going on here. And I have some lettuce already planted in the house. So I'm just gonna pop these seed houses on here from Greenstock. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do every other one. That way I can remember that I put the kale in here. And then let's see. And then I think I'm going to go in the house. It's kind of humid. Even though we're not getting any rain, and I said that I was going to water, the soil out here is pretty damp. It's still damp. So I'm going to wait to water. Even the soil that I put in the green stalk to plant the Siberian kale, that was even kind of damp. So I'm going to wait to do those. Let's see. There's one here. Yep. and then the bottom. So in those empty pockets is either going to be lettuce or some beautiful flowers. Maybe some pansies or some snapdragons. You know those flowers that don't mind the cold, and they'll grow nicely with these greens. So I want to go ahead and put my watering can back up here and put the last two seed houses on, and in the meantime I'll think about what if it's not going to be lettuce, because I had another place for the lettuce, and in addition to the lettuce that I have grown in the house, I had another place for it. So I'm still going to think about it. So I'm not going to put any lettuce in there, not yet, because I was going to put that lettuce in this this long planter right here, because they don't need much space. But I also said that I was going to put it in this tower right here. You see I have it labeled Uncle Donald lettuce. So I don't know. I still got some time for the lettuce because it's so hot out here, and it may bolt, and I don't want that to happen. But look, my bush cucumbers are already up. Just planted those a couple of days ago, and everything else over here is looking nice besides that fence. And I did file a complaint with the county, so look at that. My purple sprout and broccoli is up, so I can go ahead and take off the seed house off of that one. It's up on this one too. So y'all know what that means. These things need some water. I'm gonna have to go ahead and put some water in there. And I did not feel like doing that, but it looks like I'm gonna have to. So everything over here is growing nicely. I'm proud of the Brussels sprouts. Look at that. It's a big one right there. And I'll come back. I may come back out later, or I may get Mr. Wright to come out here and water everything, because I don't feel like it. But it's definitely going to need some water out here, especially if it's not going to rain. But I am so happy that we have I'm gonna leave that one. I'm so happy that we have this cloudy weather, because I don't feel like it. So this is it, our little harvest for tonight. And I guess tomorrow I'll deal with the lettuce and the carrots. I want to plant these pretty carrots I got from the My Gardener. But I also found this one in my collection. I don't know how long I had it, but I'm going to plant them anyway, just to see what happens. You guys take care and have a good evening.